Hi guys, welcome to the video. So in this video I'll be showing a Sylph Vortex Cup I've done yesterday. For those who don't know what Sylph is, Sylph Arena hosts Pokemon Go PvP tournament, so they have a monthly theme cup. So yeah, so in Sylph they have a format where you show 6 Pokemon and you only pick 3. So I managed to go 4-0, so I'll be showing you the battles and help you maybe if you do Sylph, and try to give you some information on how I play and stuff. So yeah, enjoy. Before I start the battles, this was a 4-round tournament. In round 1 I actually got a bye because my opponent accidentally used 2 counts in one tournament, which wasn't allowed. So yeah, so we can head to the round 2 battles now. Okay, so this is my round 2 opponent, and it's the first match. So I lead with Dragonair, and this is a bad lead for me. So I have to swap out here to Primeape, and they bring in a Dragonair, which isn't the best response. So because I'm ahead of energy, I can either burn both shields or try to get switch back. Let's see what they want to do. So they do decide to burn both shields, so that's fine with me. I can come back with Dragonair and get ahead of energy, and they throw wide array, so it's too quick to be, something of a nuke move, so I don't shield. And they bring back their Cilio, and I bring my Dewgong, and they have a Primeape. So I'm in an okay spot, so I can just debuff this Primeape, and I get it in the red. Now I make a mistake here, because this move is debuffed. I don't need to shield, because I needed a shield for Dragonair, because that Cilio will destroy my Dragonair, especially if it has Aurora Beam. So the Cilio nearly takes out my Dewgong, and you'll see in a minute that when I switch in my Dragonair, this Cilio has Aurora Beam, so that essentially cost me the match. Okay, so we lost match number 1, that's fine. So we can just try to rethink what we want to do for match number 2. So here I actually changed the lead because I lost the lead the last match, so I don't want to, lose the lead again. I think I'm gonna go with Primeape, Dewgong, and Mandibles, I believe. Yeah. So they have a Talonflame. This is another bad lead, so I have to switch out right away to Dewgong. And here they decide to stay in a little bit, so I don't need to shield because Dewgong is quite tanky, so I can tank one move. And then I just go for the Icy Wind to debuff them. Now they're still staying in, so my Dewgong is quite low, so I have to shield, because if I don't, they'll just farm me down. Now I can go for another debuff here with the Icy Wind, and they shield again. So now they do bring in the Primeape to kill me, but they have switch locked themselves the Primeape. So I can now come in with Mandibles. They do have Ice Punch, unfortunately, so that's not good for me. Now I just built up a little bit of energy, nearly to 2 aerial ace, and just fire them back. So they are now shields down, so I can just come in with the Primeape and just cash the move, and just try to build a little bit more energy. I can shield this because it'll get me really low, and they do try to sack the Talonflame, so that was good for me that I didn't throw the move. And here the last Pokemon is Cilio. Now here's where close combat is quite good, and that'll just one-shot the Cilio. Okay, so we are 1-on-1, and we are going into the third and deciding game. I believe I stick with the same lineup because it works so well, so there's no need for me to change it. Okay, so we have Primate against Diggersby, so amazing lead. I think they're gonna stay in a little bit, and they have a Talonflame, so I'll just chip it with the Night Slash, and I do get a shield, which is amazing. So I come in with Mana Buzz, and I can just go straight Foul Place, because Aerial Ace isn't a great move, so Foul Play is the way to go. I can tank a Flame Charge, no problem. Mana Buzz is very tanky, so I can go for a second Foul Play. And I do get both shields, so here, because I have both shields, I can just use one. And they go for a Brave Bird, which lowers their defense, so they go into Dragonair. So I can go to Dewgong, so they are switch locked, they're Dragonair. So I'm in a very good spot here. I don't need to cheat anything, so I can just Ice Shard it down. I can't tank this, so that's fine. I can just debuff their Diggersby more. I think I pretty much have this game in the bag, so I'll shield just in case, because I don't want them to incinerate me down. Yeah, one more Ice Shard should do it. Oh, they're doing Speed of Life, so I just throw this Icy Wind, and that'll be a GG to my opponent. Okay, so we're now into round 3, match number 1. So I'll be leading with Dewgong and Primate, so against Primate. So this is a bad lead, I have to switch to Galvantula. Now they're gonna stay in and just throw a move, which is fine, I can take it. And they do something Frostlass. So I'll just throw a lunge just to debuff them, and then I'll go straight for the wild chart for the discharge to do very good damage. So that nearly KOs, and we both die simultaneously, so that's okay, I guess. I'll just go in with Ninetales and just go straight Weather Balls. Now they do have a Primate in the back, so I do have to save this Ninetales at some point. So I will switch out at some point, but I do need like energy advantage against that the 2 Pokemon remaining. So I believe I just switch out here. So and now my Ninetales do have a little bit of energy, a little bit of residual energy, I mean. So here I just go straight Icy Wind to try and take this Primate down. So they can take me out, that's fine. So they shoot a close combat, so I can just Fire Spin down. Now here they have a shield, so I want to just do one more Fire Spin, and then I'm one away from the Weather Ball, so this will get the shield, and then this should force a CMP tie, and it'll be enough to KO the Mana Buzz. Okay, we're in match number 2 now. So we have a Mana Buzz mirror. So this is a very, very long mirror. So the aim of this mirror is you want to try and sneak in a snarl if you can between the charge moves, so that you can have an advantage. Now they do sneak one in, so that's not good for me. I do manage to sneak one back, so we're even now. Now they got one in, so and they do get a second one, so they're 2 ahead, and I'm not in a great spot, so I should just build up a little bit of energy and just swap. And they bring in their whiz cash, so I can just go for lunch and just debuff this whiz cash, and there's no point me shielding because I can't beat this whiz cash from this health range. Now I can come in with mana buzz. I'm about one snarl away from the power play, and this debuff mud bomb won't kill, so I can just go foul play, and then I should just bring in the Dewgong to just farm it down. They managed to try and sack their mana buzz but failed, and they have a Frostlass, so now we have 2 shields each. So there's like here I can safely shield because they're not gonna bait, so there's no point for them to bait. I can just keep going Icy Wind, and I do have to watch for the sack at some stage because they will want to reset the debuff on their Frostlass. Yeah, so they do sack now. I don't have the shield, so this won't KO. Now we actually went to timeout, so okay, so we are now in the 3rd match of round 3. Even though I'm 2-0 up, I always play out my 3rd match. It's good for practice as well. So I'll be leading with Galvantula, and they have their own Galvantula. So here you want to go for the lunge straight away. You don't want to like over tap or anything. And I win CMP, so that's amazing. Now they're gonna shield, so I can safely mass shield and see, do I get to the lunge first? Yep, so I win the CMP again and they double shield. So now I'm not prepared to double shield, so I will try and get the 3rd one, and they do make a sack swap to mana buzz, I believe. So I can just come in with Dewgong and just Ice Shard it down, I guess, or Icy Wind it down. So at this stage I can just Icy Wind it down. I mean Ice Shard it down. Now they do bring Galvantula. Now because I have nearly 2 Icy Wind, I'm gonna commit a shield and try and get off these 2 Icy Winds to KO the Galvantula. To bring in a Primate. So I'm gonna switch out because I don't want him to farm on my Dewgong and throw the Aerial Ace, and I'm gonna try and get to the 2nd one, and I'm just not able to, but that's fine. I can possibly Volt Switch down this Primate and I win because I still have to Dewgong alive. Okay, so we are now in the final round, and this is quite a bad lead, I believe. Well, it's okay, I guess. So I can just go straight for Aerial Ace, but I do let a Volt Switch through, so that's not good. I can tank this, I guess. Well, I think my logic was that because I got a shield, I can just take the shield advantage. Yeah, I'm not in a great spot, but I come in with Primate and I just shield and hopefully try to they bring in their Hitmontop. Interesting play. Yeah, I just go straight for a close combat and just switch. Yeah, it's quite a tough match to come back, I think, but I can manage. I shut it down. but they do have a shield, so, and they have a Quagstar, so I go straight for Icy Wind to debuff them. Now the Stone Edge will hurt, but I'm not able to get the Icy Wind, so this Stone Edge won't KO, but it'll do quite a bit. So this will get the Quagstar quite low. Now I make a sack swap because I don't want to be hitting her Stone Edge, so, and they bring back their Galvantula. Now my only win con here is to Ice Shard it down and not throw any move. That's my win con, and I do manage it barely. So that was a pretty tough match, first match. So I believe I'm gonna change my team for match number 2, because I think I was pretty lucky to win that match 1, to be honest, with 1 HP. So I'll go with Dragon Air lead. Let's see what they have. They have Galvantula, so amazing lead for me. They bring a Hitmontop, so I can bring a Mandibuzz. And even though Stone Edge will hurt, but these Aerial Aces are doing super effective. So I believe I do shield, because I wasn't sure, can I tank one? I can build up a little bit more, and I can survive this, I think, close combat. So I can just go straight for the Aerial Ace, and they do shield. So I can reach a second one actually, so that's great for me. And they double shield. So I just switched into Dragonair just to farm it down, because I don't want them to farm my Mandibuzz down. And they bring back in their Galvantula, so I can just go for Aqua Tail just to do a bit of damage. And I can just ice. Okay, I was gonna Ice Shard down, but they swap into Quagstar, so I can tank on Stone Edge, and I can go straight for Icy Wind here. Now they do have a Galvantula with 1 HP as a potential sack swap, so I do have to be aware of that, I guess. I can just Ice Shard it down, I believe, yeah. Okay, so we are in the 3rd match now of the final round. So I've more or less won the tournament because I'm 2-0, but it's always good to play out the 3rd match for the practice. So now if you guys have any questions about my team or anything in general regarding Vortex Cup, you can ask me in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer them for you. Okay, so we have a fighter mirror here. So I believe I go straight for cross chop in case they don't shield. They do shield, so that's pretty bad for me because I'm debuffed now. So and they should be able to just counter me down. So I just come with Mandibuzz, and I hope to farm them down. But they have switched to their own Mandibuzz, so I can come in with my Dewgong, and I can show an Icy Wind, possibly 2, and just Ice Shard it down. I don't need to shield because these are debuffed now, so they're not gonna do much. So they bring back in their Hitmontop, and I can just farm it down with the Mandibuzz because they were so low. Now here I showed the Foul Play just to KO the Mandibuzz, and they have a Frostlass. So I have a slight energy advantage, so I can go for Foul Play. Now because Mandibuzz is so thick that they're gonna find it hard to farm me down. So I burned their last shield. So here I can just shield, and I have Icy Wind ready, and I can just KO the Frostlass.